Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at Nvidia stock, guys. And is this the trouble in the paradise? We are seeing a red sell-off today. So let's take a look at the price action and let's identify, well, what shall we make out of this red candle today? So without wasting any time, let's jump right into it. Once I let you know, none of this is any financial advice. This is only for education purposes. Please do your own due diligence before making any financial decisions for yourself, okay? So, Nvidia. So as you can see, well, we have a red candle, but let's start off with the overall structure first of all. Take profits in the extensions, right? And the time to play are technically the time to play is close to the moving averages, building the position or into the pullbacks and then taking profits in the extensions. But is this pullback red enough that this is a start of sell-off? Well, one candle doesn't tell anything about that because structure is still bullish. This overall structure is still bullish, guys. As long as Nvidia on the daily interval, first of all, is above $1,158, this is just has to be taken a pullback. It's quite extended, so these sell-offs are fine. They are expected, and that's where the reading of the price action is important. Break of certain levels can give you those intraday shorts. So yes, this is an intraday short play technically, and we'll take a look at on the hourly interval in just a second. But to emphasize this again, until and unless we are not losing 1158, this has to be just taken as a pullback, and then we have to see if we lose $1,158 or not, and then we'll see what the price action tells us. Because even after breaking that, it may cool off more, but then 20 days moving average is still a support right now on Nvidia. So let's go to the hourly interval. And so yeah, here you go. And yeah, here we go. So quite a deep red sell candle that came today, and then we are rejecting underneath of 20 moving average as well. So that's already a confirmation for the intraday short play. But as I said, yeah, structure, you're watching that, but this most likely can also run into, well, the next level you're watching is 1184. If we lose that, with 50 hours moving average, then sure, we can be going down to 1158. But if you also see this trend line that we have been having, right, on Nvidia, you can see that's close to 50 hours moving average, and technically we are still above that. So it's just getting back into that trajectory as for right now in the price action. But as on hourly interval, am I seeing any confirmation of double bottom right now or any support right now that tells me that pullback is complete and it's going to go up from here? Not quite yet, guys, but it's at the place where if this 50 hours moving average and the level of 1185 or 84 holds and it starts to turn back up, then possibly, because that will start to constitute a near-term double bottom. However, if you don't see any price action here that shows you the support or green candles forming or the wick, things like that shows you the support, then that's not a buy confirmation in this pullback. This may then lead into some more sell-off. Let's go to the 5 minutes interval and let's take a look over there. So the best way to look at it is, again, intraday you can trade long or short, whatever you like, right? I mean, as long as you are trading with the levels properly. So for example, this was the whole downside, right? We got a good green one candle with a strong taking out the previous red candle. It can give you the move to the next level. We got to our next day trading levels plus. Then we sold off because, well, also on the hourly interval I showed you, this is where that 20 hours moving average was sitting. So in the price action technicals, you have to have charts on different intervals. There's a trading view layout option there as well. You can have multiple time frames at one time, and then when you see that price action also selling off here with the rejection of 20 hours moving average, also at our day trading levels plus, there's 200 moving average on 5 minutes as well. That's also rejecting. Multiple confluence already in the supply zone formed. So that's a continuation to the downside. And at least on lower time frame, guys, I'm not seeing any price action here that tells me that it's consolidating here, it's forming double bottom, at least not right now when I'm doing this video. So yeah, So yeah, until that confirmation doesn't come, it's not the time to buy here, even for any intraday play. You have to wait for the price to develop that confirmation or the pullback or a support before a long play can be taken on this. So yes, today is a sell-off day on Nvidia. So let's go to the yeah, let's go to the hourly interval back again. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. 50 hours moving average is the last thing that can save it, and we will see if it saves it or not. So, well, at least on intraday, structure on the overall is still. I mean, guys, there's just one red candle. Excuse me, sorry. It's not going to change anything in the structure right now. We are still above that level of 1158 or $59, right? So that's that. Okie dokie. Well, let's take a quick peek at AMD. And oh, this thing is as choppy as it has been. Oh, this thing is again selling off at that supply zone. But anyways, I'm not trading it right now. But guys, the structure is still bullish on this thing. This has AMD has a habit of chopping around when it gets just squished between buyers and sellers. But yeah, as long as it's above 162, technically pullbacks are just a buy on this. But yeah, you can see it's running into supply zone up at 169 as well, right? Today as well, it ran in there. All right, ARM. Yeah, it's just bullish. All right, Broadcom. Let's see what it's doing today. A sell-off. It's doing a sell-off, but structure is not bearish. It's just a pullback today. SMCI. All right, SMCI is red again. So, but yeah, I already have very little on it, right? So, yeah. Yeah, as I have been saying, SMCI structure hasn't really changed as long as we are below 835. And yeah, so it's all about just managing the position here for me. So we have a red day today, and Micron is also red today. Selling off a little bit at all-time highs, but structure is not bearish confirmed on this. This can run into distribution phase or sideways or just a pullback. It's not, structure is not bearish on this though. Intraday short is coming, that's fine, but structure all in all is not bearish on this thing. Anyways, guys, oh well, let's take a look at QQ and SPY as well. And that's nothing. That's just a very little pullback on this thing. It has a good support now at 460 if that support holds. That's the level. If yeah, until then it's just still technically structure is bullish, and even on SPY, yeah, yeah. I mean, SPY is just bullish, guys. I mean, any pullback to 20 days moving or is just a pullback as for right now. Yeah, one red candle is not gonna change the world, okay? All right, Nvidia, some deep more sell-off happening here, guys. Well, anyways, that's all for this video. If you found it helpful, valuable, hit the like, subscribe. I'll be doing other videos as well. Nvidia briefly did cross $3 trillion market cap as well. But anyways, I'll talk more stocks throughout the day, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye.